Hello, hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. We'll be starting in just a moment. I'm putting my hair in a ponytail because it's getting unwieldy long. My hair is long enough to put in a ponytail. More like a pigtail, but you know. Ow. Ow. You know, when one hair pulls when you turn your head, that's not nice. Alrighty then. Yesterday, we did the letter M. Today, we'll be doing the letter N. N is for nice. Because you're really mad at somebody, or if you're just even slightly annoyed by somebody, you tell them, that's nice. That's elocution. Instead of saying, fuck off, you say, that's nice. I do apologize, I am a sailor. Okay. Dokie, 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 doo doo doo. Alright, what is the lesson today? That's an N. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, here we go. Well, I have already been called out once for showing the tricks of the trade I'm not supposed to. So, that's pretty close. Yeah. Copyright and all. Can't be showing off anyone's copyrighted things. At any rate, so that is an N. It does not look like an N. That looks like one of those, half of one of those things that you see at the mall that goes in between the bars. Yep, totally looks like that. I would make an N like this. I mean, I guess you could do it either way. Yep, that's the other way that it's supposed to be done. That doesn't look any better. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna give a sneak peek. Shh, don't tell anyone. There it is. That's an N. Doesn't look like an N. It looks like a very strange thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this one because that more looks more like an N. So I did a thing today. I bought the whole set of the Pentel Touch Sign Pen colored set. So I'm really excited. It said it'll be here on Thursday. So we'll have to be looking out for Thursday because it's going to be a really cool day. I can't wait. What did you do? Did you do a thing? Oh no, the G. What did you do? Yeah, what did you do, Galena? You didn't go and get sick, did you? 'Cause that's no fun. What does it want? I know my show is live now. Mm, are you gonna tell us what you did? Or not? I mean, you don't have to, but while we're here, spill the tea. All we have is time. You did tell me. Oh, what did you? You did a thing. What did you do? Oh, that's why. Sorry. I'm sorry. You looked up a taco cozy. Taco cozy, huh? Well, I guess if you have a very small taco, it doesn't matter. But if you have a large taco, it might matter. I wouldn't know. I live in Southern California. I was on the top chat, but now I'm in the live chat now. Yeah, I, oh, some of the things on the internet, I swear. Tea. Tea is a nighttime drink. It's not tea time. At least not that kind of tea. Oh, I am drinking water. Crap. Ugh, I got a droplet on my desk. All right, are you all ready with your N words? Now, that's not what I meant, but it is kind of what I meant. All right, Nintendo. That's a good one. Look at this. Ugh, this paper is terrible. Whatever, I'm gonna use it because I have Nintendo, huh? Gosh, I haven't played with a Nintendo in 30 years. Nintendo. Narwhal. Have you seen the new Narwhal fountain pens? Christ on a bike. Want one so bad. What's a natterjack? Is that a word? I'm making up stuff now. Nutcracker. Whoa, you gotta slow down. I'm quick, but I'm not that fast. Nidiki, huh? Uh-huh. Sounds like naughty thing. Oh, the coffee's starting to kick in. I can feel it. Starting to get shaky. I totally freaking spelled that wrong. Trying something different. Forgot to cross the T. I did. Probably. Ah, yes. I did forget to cross the T. How about that? Thank you. Oh, want.
Marilyn.
Hi. And right off the paper. Is that one word or is that 3 words? Really? Uh, oh, you guys can't see. Move the board up. Mute. Cool. All right. Start a new page. Gotta do this one with the fountain pen. Let's put this marker away for now. Make sure that my ink feed is good and primed. Okay. How is my journaling coming? Well, pen friend Annie sent me this book, and it's a very beautiful book. And it has some, it's called Memoirs of a Gentleman Jack. And it has these beautiful, like, quotes from, I don't know if they're famous people, but, and the date that they were written. And I think they're every 5 pages or so, or every 9 pages or so. It's very strange. They're always on this side. So, but like the spacing of the letter, the spacing of the is way too small. Like if I were to write that small, I'd have to break out a magnifying glass or one of those funky eyepieces with or perhaps a microscope. But it is a very nice journal. The one problem with it is, though, is that almost everything bleeds. And you can see, like, almost everything bleeds, and it's not cute. So I have been basically using one side of this journal since I've been journaling in it for this month. And that is that. My bullet journal, on the other hand, is just kind of a overall of my what's going on that needs to be kept track of. So today's Sunday. I think I'm going to do a live every day. Maybe at 2 p.m. So that way I can give everybody an update on what's going on and maybe do some writing here and there and see if there's anything that's interesting going on the internet. Yeah, do you have A5 ring binder? 6 ring binder. No, I don't have one of those. However, I do have the 3 ring binder, the regular 3 ring binder. And all of my loose leaf paper, I've just been putting them over in a corner. And like I have 2 pages left of this Maryland journal that I've been doing my work in. And I'm not even maybe a third through this bullet journal so far. I think I might make it all the way to the end, which that would be amazing. I really didn't think I was going to use this book because when I did the first test page, I did the first test page, and I had to tear it out because it was really inky and not great. Somewhere around here, anyway. Or I glued it together. Yeah, I glued it together. But this has made a pretty interesting book so far. Look off, Larry, I'm busy. All of the stuff that's been going on. I've seen those A5 6 ring binder things. They look like they have some sort of how do I describe it? On each there's a line, and then down each of the sides it's like a bloop bloop, and then it looks like the head of a penis. And there's like 6 of them. Is that what you're talking about? Is that the thing you're talking about? Oh, it's the A5 size binder with a 3-ring binder, but with 6. A5. Define A5. I forget. Wait, I think I have an A5. Is A5 8x11? I have an Exceed. This is 13 by 21 centimeters, or 5 by 8.25. I have no idea what this is. I know that this is smaller than my bullet journal by like an inch. Really small. And I have this here Clairefontaine thing. This is A5. Yeah, this is A5 size. You couldn't fit an A5 with a 3-ring binder. Maybe 2 rings, but 3 you'd have to cut off each one of the corners to get it to fit. My bullet journal, I don't think is A5. I think it's something else. Yeah, see, it's not A5, it's something else. It's like A5 large. Yeah. Like, and there was no markings on this book when I got it. However, it was from my friend Sarah, and I love it. It's a beautiful little book. It almost feels like it's homemade because the paper is not smooth, and it does have those bindings like that guy on TikTok that makes the books. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but he does this handmade book thing where he takes and he punches these holes out of the middle of this paper and then he sews them together, and then he like does a file down the back, down the spine, and he lays the threads between the thing, and then he uses some sort of cloth like thing like this to tie it all together. Oh man, TikTok is my favorite. It is my second favorite app besides YouTube. Like, it is so funny. If you need to feel better, go watch a couple hours worth of TikTok and you'll feel amazing. I do have this is A5 journal from the dollar store, the 99-cent store. I really like these books because they're pretty tolerant to ink also. So, but they're cream. I'm not a big fan of the cream, but they do have really cute sayings on them sometimes. And every time I find one that matches my stylistic, I buy it because you never know. The 99-cent store is in and out. Like, once it's gone forever. And I also have one of these little doochimikis that I'm probably going to use the month after next, for the next time. This is basically a 30-day. Well, if I show you this compared to this line, look how tiny these lines are. Oh my gosh, you can't even see. Okay. Have a nice day. Yeah. I'm going to put a scale up here so you can get an idea. this journal's about 7, 8 centimeters a piece, and this one's like 5 centimeters, 5 millimeters a piece. Talk about a 5 millimeter dot grid. Yeah, I was just looking at Rhodia dot paper. This Rhodia dot paper is the same width as this stuff. Actually, it's thinner. It's more like 4 millimeter lines. No, 5. Yeah. It's crazy tiny. Like, who in the hell does that? They're fired. Fired. At any rate, so I have to use 2 lines in order to write my daily stuff down. But it's kind of good because it gives me a mid-waist line to make all of my letters universally the same size, which is kind of good. But oh no. Oh, okay. It just my internet hardened out for a moment. You can write smaller than that? How do you do it? Are your eyes very good? When I tried, okay, the first day, I'll show you what I did. The first day, I really did. I tried to write that tiny. Hello there, Tactical Cactus. How are you? Are you having a nice day? What is going on? I was just showing her how tiny my journal's lines are. They're 5 millimeter dots, and I have to use two spaces to write what I would feel like would be a sufficient amount of space to write with. But like I really did. On the first day that I got this journal, I tried to write really tiny, and it was not working out for me. Yeah, I'm always just a little bit crazy. In order to be a physician, you have to be a little bit insane. Then I have this notebook. I know I'm getting totally off topic, but that's okay because this is what it's for. The boredom is real. I got this notebook from Target, and it has completely blank, super white pages on it, which I love. I haven't done any tests in it yet, but it's by the Horizon Group. Horizon Group USA, if you want to go check that out. Pilot Twist. Yeah, I kind of lost the chat too for just a second. So, I have to refresh. This was only $3. So, I don't know what the weight of the paper is on it or anything, but see if you guys can see. There's the UPC code if you guys want to go check it out. I don't know if I'll be able to link this in the description or not, but I will try. And then the last one that I have is this here media sketchbook that I got from when I first got into fountain pens. And I realized that Hewlett Packard copy paper was 90 grams, which I thought it was 90 pounds. And I saw this notebook in the Barnes and Noble store. And I thought, well, this is heavier than that, so it'll be good for. And it was in a package. Like I couldn't feel the paper or anything. I was just looking at the number. And then I got it home and took off the package and realized that this is cardboard. This is like hardcore cardstock for painting and stuff. Multimedia sketchbook, painting or coloring. So, but the cover was so beautiful. I had to have one. Hello, Brian. How are you doing? Are you having a nice day? I got this book for $17.95 from Barnes and Noble. Dinnick.com. It's nice. I like it. Don't you know who I am? No, I'm just kidding. I am a nobody on the internet who used to be famous in the rave scene. I was a promoter for almost 10 years. Back from 2002 to 2012. And then after my medical career took off, I didn't have time for raves anymore. So I know. Hello, nephew. How are you doing? Are you having a nice day? Brian, my Brian? My nephew Brian? Oh, it's so funny. I was like, Brian. I was like, I only know two Brians that spell their name that way. Oh my gosh. How are you? How's your mom? How are the children? I know your little brother's pissed at me, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything. She's doing well. The siblings are all doing well. So good. I'm so glad. Well, tell everyone I said hello and that I miss them. Did you get laid off of work because of all this crap that's going on? I've been put on medical leave, and that sucks. Good job. Good for you. Yeah. Although I'm still being paid because I'm on salary, but I'm sure frickin' bored. Okay, give me an N. Oh, that's it. Give me an N word and not that N word. Today's calligraphy word is the letter is N. Nachos. Ooh, I love nachos. Yeah, so I've taken up a new talent. Rumors about putting flora. Oh dear. Putting Florida on a shelter. I don't understand. I don't watch the news. So if it has to do something that's going on in the world, the only kind of things that I read these days are medical reports telling me how to take care of people. What are you having for dinner? Oh, you're having nachos for dinner. Okay, so yesterday I managed to go to the Food for Less, and I found chippies and hot chili. So that's probably going to be my dinner. I had me on Instagram for a while and watched the progression with the writing. And it's pretty awesome. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, for a little while it was touch and go, but I figured out that everybody has their strengths and their faults, and I'm really good. I'm getting better at this here marker pen, and I've always been pretty good at this at the fountain pen. But these types of markers give me the business, and I want to light them on fire. Notebook. Okay, notebook. And actually, when I write bigger, works out better. Be right back. Food delivery is here. Okay. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, April. More N words. I really should just break out the Google random word generator. Try some of this for a little while, see if I've gotten any better at it. What does it says? Oh, oh, I just now got that message. What music? There's music? I don't hear anything. It's Benjamin. I can almost guarantee it's Benjamin. No, I think it's Benjamin. North. Sorry. North.
Both of them. It's Charlie and what's his face?
It's who?
Who lives next to Shannon?
Who lives next to who?
Yeah. Who's next to Shannon? I think his name.
Carlton.
Carlton. They're having a stereo.
They're having a stereo off? Oh, Jesus.
The only you can hear too. So he's playing. He's playing. He's playing.
They're trying to torment each other. Have a dance party. Well, I'm live right now, so I'm live right now. I'm on YouTube live. Okay, bye. Have a nice day. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows the sorrow. Nobody knows. Just so squiggy. I'm actually getting kind of good at this pen. It just took a little bit of practice, I guess, with the other one in order, you know, I would say that people should learn with the Pentel Touch Pen and then go to the Tombow because oops. Oh, that was the word. Okay. That's not bad. What the hell? When did I get good at this? I hate these things. Damn it. N- nation. You're forgetting to breathe. These are the ones that are difficult to deal with. I'm still online. Oh dear, what's going on? I'm online. Let me double check, make sure I'm still going. Yup, it says I'm still going. I'm not going anywhere. Maybe refresh the page. I'm already done this. Okay. I'm can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I need to dig out my ink pads. Yes, ink pads. So I have, oh dear, I don't know what I did. It's probably over the sink. I just bought a stamp to do I, I have, might have somewhere. See, I have this ink pad. I have the stamp device that does the dates, the date stamp. Only I've been using my Tombos to paint on the stamp so I can do a different color and it washes right off. The problem with some of the stamp pads is they're not water based and they're like, I don't know what they're made out of, but they're awful. Like I have a purple one and it's made out of like oil or something and it's gross. I don't like it. Can you okay, you can hear me. That's good. Because I'm trying I get that the only reason I'm wearing my watch is because I get notifications on my watch, and while I'm using my phone, I can't use my phone to answer people because it'll go away. So, any other N words? Oh God, I just realized what I posted. I posted something somewhere, and I don't know where he posted it. Um, so I got a message on my watch, and I tried to respond through it by using one of the toggles, and I hit the wrong one. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Ugh, crap. Mm. Oh, my nephew plays Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Sorry, 1 second, you guys. I'm really sorry. Just, the one thing that really upsets me about technology is like, what happens if you accidentally I probably said something weird. Okay. Okay, now I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm back. I wanted to respond to that thing that I did because I probably sounded like a crazy person. I don't know if you guys saw, but when you message me, I have the option to reply, and if I want to reply, like I can, but like these are only 1 inch big, or maybe even like 1.5 inches big. They're itty bitty. Yeah, the screen is only like 1 inch big. So, and I've got fat little chubby fingers. You've never played Minecraft? Well, it's a blocks building game, and there's creepers and skeletons and spiders and zombies, and they're all trying to get you in different ways. And then there's bosses, and you fight the bosses with ways of making things, and you should check it out. Checking it out is where it's at. Oops. That's a naughty word. We can't say that word. Oh, I did it. Well, I don't know what it means, but it looks like a naughty word. Yes, that's what I thought it meant. A magic involving communicating with the dead. I have enough problems trying to communicate with the living. Nymphomaniac is another naughty word. Used to be one of those long. Oops, I misspelled the word. Close enough. Next. Necessary. Not half bad getting at this the large using a bigger amount of paper. Still not great, but improving. I'm still live. Am I still live? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am still live. Okay, I'm still here. Okay, good. Goody, goody, goody. I just got a notification from Chris. She missed me again, but I'm still on. I wanted to write her a message. Oh. Okay. Yay. Not half bad. Not half bad at all. All right. Let's try another color. April, you said you have Tombos, the dual brush tip, but you have the alcohol ones. Yeah. Are they the same tipping material that as the Tombow dual brush pins? Do they go on smoother, or is it still like when it does that thing? It sounds like it's squeaking. Now I'm curious. And now that I know where to buy them individually, I can go down to Michael's and buy some. This paper is such crap. What I have underneath here. Some more paper so I don't. Alright, all of my beautiful brand new clipboards. The other side of the alcohol ones are chisel, not bullet. Okay, I get that. But alcohol wider for the brush tip. Okay, so they're thicker than this. Wow, this is pretty big. I mean, I don't know. Do they seem any looser or harder than the original Tombos? I'm curious because, you can't tell hardness with these types of things. The only one that I know that does pressure testing off the top of my head is Nathan Tardif of Noodlers. He does pressure testing of all of his nibs, so that way they spread the tines when they're supposed to. So I don't know if they do pressure testing with these, but I would be curious to know. They're softer. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, because alcohol usually makes things softer. So they're more like a brush, an actual brush, or is it still a felt tip? It's still a felt tip. Okay. Now that's very interesting. I'm curious now. And you said that the other side, this little bit, is it the same size of a chisel, or is it the same size as the main brush? I saw you get the box. I mean, I could just look it up, but while I have you here, about the size of the brush side, but a chisel. That makes it, yeah. Wow, that's very interesting. So it's actually larger than the little tiny bullets, the little tiny bullet side. It, that's interesting. It's very interesting indeed. How many of y'all have had one of those? It's been a long time since I've had one of those. You had a Neopet? Which kind of a Neopet did you have? I had a dragon. I got in so much trouble for playing Neopets while I was in school. I had a cute little dragon. I remember it came with a little dragon egg. And it grew up to be a big, strong dragon. And then I killed it on accident. My roommate just informed me that Russia has now released tigers and lions in the city. I wouldn't play into anything that you see on television these days, even if it's on the news, because these people are crazy. Just a video of it? Oh my god. The world's going to hell. Well, at least it'll force people to stay inside. Stay inside, kids. There's lions on the loose. It's not funny, but it's so funny. That's insane. Yeah, seriously. That's insane. I gotta say, this isn't the prettiest brown either. It's kind of dark and ugly. Where am I going? An hour and a half. I'll go for another 20 minutes, and I'm gonna call it. Any other N words you would like me to write down? I just saw you all have a freaking heart attack right now. I think that's how you spell that word. I've never been there. 100-day project. What's a 100-day project? Tell me all about it. I know that in April I'm doing vlog every day in April, which will probably come to no one's surprise. Because not having a lot to do in the daytime is kind of interesting. And what I was you will do for the next 100 days. Something. Just in any something. Because there's many things I do every day. Or should it be something that I not do on the norm? Is there a list of things to do? I could make a list of acceptable things to do. But I know that in April, I'm doing vlog every day in April. So far, I've been vlogging for almost every day for a very long time now. Anything you want from me, Daisy Stars a project for art. Art, then turn into some art. Cool. Well, I can do a little bit of art. I'll go buy a coloring book from the 99-cent store. And maybe I can color a page a day. I don't know how long that's going to take, but that should be interesting. Did they do it last year? Was it a thing? Because you'll be doing that faces. Are you going to be putting it on your own face, or are you going to be drawing faces on paper? I don't think I've ever seen your face. Now that I'm thinking about it. You don't. Cool. Well, is it on your Instagram? If it is, I can go check it out. I mean, it might not be on the Instagram because Instagram is fairly new, but I don't know. I swear, I am the only one that looks like I'm having a seizure when I yawn. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. May, March. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I see. You did tiny pictures. Oh, wait. Did you draw those? Those look like stickers. Yeah, I think those are stickers. I did the first year of me doing crafting, and the second year, Zentangles. Oh my goodness. Oh, is that what that's called? Oh, that's very interesting indeed. There was another word for this type of art. Can't remember what it's called now. What's that? Gosh, a very specific word. Oh, gosh. I swear I'm not sleepy. I had plenty of sleep. No, I'm just doing research. Anyway. They're both on old Instagram. Oh, I see that you got rid of. That's sad. You're drawing faces on paper. Are they like, are you any good at drawing faces? So, my first boyfriend passed away, and I tried to pencil draw his face, and I got everything except his lips, and I erased the lips so much that I dug into the paper. It made me so mad. I worked very hard on that picture and looked just like him. Anyhow. Enough of those for a little while. These are the things that upset me. Okay. Do some practice ends. Oh, this paper is garbage. Oh, it makes me so mad. I want to punch a wall. No punching a wall. Almost. My coworkers call me the Queen of Hearts because I got little bitty hands, and when I get angry, I turn into the Queen of Hearts and I start yelling and threatening to cut people's head off. Hi, Chris. How are you? Are you having a nice day? I'm so glad that you got to make it. You guys, this is the lady who got me into the fountain pen hobby. Hers was one of the first videos I ever watched about ink and the love and passion of ink. And I am so grateful for everything she's done for me. It kind of led me into experimentation and understanding of the fountain pen community and the hobby, and branching off into calligraphy and journaling and all of these different avenues that I probably would never have gotten through if I hadn't watched that first video. And I can't remember what it was of, but I was looking up fountain pens, and I had just run out, I think, of the ink that I was using, and I went to look online to see if they had any fountain pen ink, because I hadn't seen a fountain pen in probably 30 years, ever since I was itty bitty. I think my grandfather owned one. I think I remember seeing it once or maybe twice. It was a wooden pen, and had gold on it. It was really fancy. Gosh, I'm dating myself. And I love this ink sample. I am so grateful. This is Diamine Golden Ivy. I love the review that you did on it. And I have been writing with this for like a week now. Let me see if I can find it. Alright. This beautiful thing the other day. I've just been piling up things. And get mine. Here we go. So I started writing with this. And it is so pretty and sparkly. I'm gonna try not to move too fast. it doesn't have such a hard time. It's so sparkly. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite things to write. The Quick Brown Fox, and then How Doth the Crocodile. And let's see. I really liked it on this paper. So sparkly. It's so sparkly. Oh my gosh. I mean, it really doesn't look like it's going to be that sparkly because there's like a teeny tiny bit in the bottom of the sample vial. And then it comes out like fire hose. I was shook at how beautiful it was, even when I was trying to do it on this really garbage paper. So pretty. And illustrious Miss Maryland Darling, His Royal Majesty the Queen of Hearts. Yeah. I just do that. That's better. See, is that better? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, you can't really see it now. The shimmer is very interesting. It's one of those things that's you gotta hit the light just right in order for it to be seen. Otherwise, it kind of just looks like a dark green, which is really pretty. But sometimes, like I got a good splotch there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Sorry, I've been rambling for hours now. Being stuck at home has made me crazy. Just mostly crazy, that's all. Don't notice. How are you? How is Manuel? How are the children? How's life? How are you dealing with this crazy that's going on? And that's deep magenta. I love deep magenta. It's my third favorite purple. I wasn't. Why are these all like? These are all upside down. Yeah, I wasn't really good at this whole Tombow thing, but I have just recently been trying, and I think I'm starting to get it, which is kind of amazing because for a while it just wasn't clicking. And today I retried them after using the Pentel Sign Touch Brush pen, getting stuff done, having to stay at home so much. Yeah, it sucks. Sucks the life right out of you. So I've been trying to learn how to use these Tombow brush pens, but I wasn't really getting it. But today, I think I hit the needle on the head. This is the best it's been, comparatively. Anyway, these are all my samples that I've been trying. and I just keep them for prosperity. So I've been practicing the letter N, and this is the letter N. And these are brought to us by the Happy Ever Crafter. If you're curious about learning calligraphy, you can go to thehappyevercrafter.com and sign up for their free course to learn calligraphy. And if you have a really pretty ink and a Noodler's Flicks nib, or if you have any Flicks nib, that's what I learned with a Noodler's Flicks nib. Well, I started out with my Jinhao X750 with a Zebra G-nib, but I was getting very frustrated because the black ink that I was using, Parker Quink, wasn't coming through the nib very fluidly, if that's a word. Wasn't coming out of the nib very wet, and I kept having to do this whole thing where I take the body off, prime the feed, put the body back on, try again, take the body off, prime the feed. Quite annoying. But yeah. How about it, Chris? Do you know any N words that are nice? Yeah, I've always been pretty good at the fountain pen. However, the brush pen, not after I learned a little bit of control with the Pentel Sign Touch brush pen. It's gotten a lot better. Nickel. All right, here we go. What do you think about that? Noodles. So since I've been bored and work told me not to come in, I come on and ask people to give me words to write and practice my calligraphy. Although my lighting is doing something weird. I need like I need like a piece of acetate, one of those. What do they call them? A diffuser. That's what they call them. A light diffuser. Yeah, it's fun, and a lot of nice people are on here. My nephew just came on a little while ago, which I haven't spoken to him in a minute, which was really awesome. Are you using my phone? Yes, I am using my phone. Did you see the video that I posted of how to use your phone if you're not a partner? I'm so naughty. So I made a video of how to use your cell phone um, as live streaming by going into the Chrome app and then going to upload, and then it'll bring up a black page saying you have to use Studio, and you click away from that and you go to the three little dots on the side of the page, and then it brings down a menu, and you go to the bottom and there's a square that you click it, and it says desktop mode, and you click on that, and then it brings up the page like this. Well, it brings up the page like this, and you can start going live right away. Isn't that pretty cool? I'm such a cheater. Oh, I hear the kettle singing. Have you ever used the Pentel Sign Touch brush pens? Pentel Touch Sign brush pens? Gosh, these are excellent. I figured it out first try. It was like I didn't even have to try. Oh man, these are the best. If you're looking to try a little bit of calligraphy, I would go with these ones, at least for a little while, and then try the Tombow dual brush pens, because I wasn't getting it. I spent 2 months trying to get it, and it just wasn't clicking. Like there was just something in my brain that was like, but when I first took this out of its package and started writing with it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is dangerous. And so I spent almost 22 days now with this pen. Maybe not that long. Maybe like 15 days with this pen. Let me see. I got them on the 8th. Yeah, so about 15 days. And I love them. They are excellent. They feel kind of spongy, like rubber instead of felt. And when I look at it under the loop from this angle, it has this interesting way that the folds are laid out. It almost looks like a fan of some sort. Kind of like that. Very interesting. Well, I haven't gotten to the W's yet. That's coming up though. Although I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the O's. The O's are the bane of my existence. I am not good at drawing the O's. I think it's gonna be something weird. I don't know if that's how you spell them. O's are different. O's are difficult. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I got so upset. I literally threw the page as soon as I tried it with the Tombow dual brush pens. But like, I can do it real good with a fountain pen. And like even tiny O's. But like, Tombows are just, ugh. And like, doing the lowercase O's, I'm not really comfortable with using a comma dot. Use this comma dot thing, which looks silly. Kind of looks like an A with a or an eyelash, but I like this version of the O. That's the one I'm good at. I'm worried that this O is going to be difficult. I've already seen the O. It kind of looks like that. And then the next one, I want to be P is just the universal beauty line with an upper B loop. And that's not difficult. And then Q is a reverse upside down O. So instead of going this way, I would go this way and then loop like that. Ugh. S is my favorite though, because I like to make it look like a treble clef. T's are easy because they're just F's without a swoopy boop in the middle. F. And then not very good at flourishes yet. B. Oh, you said S. I did something to my computer recently, and it made all the letters really tiny. And like, I was a teacher, I know tiny writing. But like, I did something to it, and it's too tiny. I'm gonna make an adjustment just real quick, see if I can make these letters bigger. I can't tell if that's better or worse. Okay, that's much better. Now I can read. Ha! Huzzah! How about it, Chris? Any words you want to see me write? This ink is so beautiful. Oh, I said I was going to go for 20 minutes, and it's already been almost an hour. I got excited. That's okay. Ink. Oh, this was a really good one. when I was on the eye, I was like, "Are you serious? That's how they want us to do the eye?" Okay. This is an eye. Unbelievable. It's the International Line of Beauty with a swoop-de-boop. Kind of looks like a clover of some sort. Or a leaf. Yeah, it looks very strange. This is how I write an eye. Or if I'm That seems more legible than any of the others. At least I think so. I saw this one lady. Oh, it was my friend from my new pen pal from Italy. She writes her H's like N's. It was very interesting. I had a real hard time trying to read her writing. But, like, oh man. They were like, oh, you write your N's like H's? That's so funny. Mm. Very interesting. I kind of like, oh no, I wrote the paint down. Well, I can fix it. It's fine. It's fine. You broke your leg? It's fine. You write your eyes like yours? Yeah. I have like this one. Yeah, this is how I write my eyes. Usually, unless I'm like I have very low cause to be formal with people these days. I mean, I don't even write my boss anymore. Everything is on computer at work. And one of the great things about fountain pens is you have to use pen and paper in order to use them. So I would say that before, not this September, but before last September, I hadn't used pen and paper consistently in about 6 years, I want to say, since like 2012 when I finished my medical training. So yeah, it's been a minute. I usually say ink. Aw, you made me ink. I'm really glad that you got to come and hang out for a little while because I wanted to tell you that we miss your ink reviews. And I've been watching Adams, but it's not the same. I love Adam, but he's great and all, but we really miss your ink reviews. Yeah, sure makes your ink reviews. And like, there's other people that do them too. Creepy Nips does ink reviews, and like, I do ink reviews, but like, I don't do them like I used to. And there's a few steps in there that I forget to do sometimes because I hardly do them anymore. And there's a lot of inks that I haven't reviewed either. 30 Inks, 30 Days really did it. I did all the inks that month. And I'm going to be doing vlog every day in April. And that will be very exciting. Okay. Out of frame. It happens sometimes. I hope so. Are you gonna do a 100-day challenge? There's some sort of 100-day challenge. April, are you still here? No, she's not here. There's some sort of 100-day challenge that's going around. Do something every day. I think it's an art challenge. So I might try and do something with the little tiny bits of amounts of um, ink that I have. Try and do some like micro art, which ought to be really fun. Anyway, my stomach is going to eat me from the inside out. Well, very good. I'm glad that you're keeping busy. I am going to take off for right now. I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like. And subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm starved. Pacific Standard Time. I think that's what that stands for. I'll be here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Okay, love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.